Testing, testing, 1, 2. Are we live? Sound check, 1, 2. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning, everybody. We are live. We are live. Fred Yeager, good morning. Timbo, Black Coffee is in the house. Good to see you, Black Coffee. Tech 111, good morning. Jim JB, Daniels, Lawrence Harris, Best Guest Trading, Almighty, Jake Dell, good morning. I am Bruce Lee. Good to see everybody. Jack Wiley, Touchdown 53, Nick Fudge, Dean Bishop, Niles, good morning. Vins, good morning. All right, we have market is open and we're ripping. Let's see if this continues to go or not. Good morning, John. Techniques, good morning. ITTF Capital, Micro Player, Zugfest, Golf Guy, Mike is in the building. Good morning. Mick, Frank Mortimer, R5 Studios, good morning. Sean Trader, good morning. Let's do this, fellas. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's see if we take out the highs here. We're opening close to the high of the overnight. Overnight highs are being tested. There she goes. New highs on this session already. Seems like, I don't know, I'm going to be very patient. Obviously today there's nothing changes. We stay patient. But right now, this on the daily chart, one thing that I'm going to be looking at is this. We have kind of this downtrend. We've got this downtrend right now. As long as we stay in this trend in this channel, we need to break out above this channel to really be looking to keep going. Obviously, that's on the daily chart, but it looks like we're going to be ripping. This is definitely looking like we're going to get a long setup today, so I'm okay with that. We will take the trade. There she goes, all the way up through the 600s, 24 600s and going. All the way through 620s, 630s. She ripping, boys. She's ripping. Wow. Wow. Hey, Sam Owen, the hoodie trader. Good morning. Matt, good morning. Fred, good morning. Yeah, this is pumping hard all the way up to 630s now. All right, I got to get rid of this Fibonacci junk here. There we go. Now that's pretty important, getting above the 600s and staying above the 600s. It's going to be important today. Wow, 640s. It is looking very... She looks like it's going to be a ripper day. It's going to be a ripper day. RXHX, good morning. Good to see you. Tate, good morning. How are we doing? Yes, Tate, she's a ripper. She is ripping today. Look at that, 650s, 660s. Wow. Wow. It's a crazy rip higher here in the open here. Seems like that's a reoccurring theme lately. The market opens and we just go one direction and keep going. Except Friday. Friday we had a pretty choppy open, but before that we've had some very clean, just rip higher kind of, or rip lower in some cases, but I'm telling you what, over the weekend, I was doing some back testing on opening range trades. Doing some back testing. Basically to kind of see if we can't capitalize on some of these kind of, like these types of moves where we open and we just rip. Haven't really found like a really great, I haven't found a really great setup. I mean, I don't know. I've looked at the 3 minute, the 1 minute, the 5 minute breakout. It's kind of, man, look at this. Wow, 700s. Man, we are not getting any pullback at all. It's a ripper day. Man, to the moon. To the moon. Unbelievable. 520s, and we're about 200 points from the open. There it is, 200 points. 200-point ripper in the first 3 minutes. Or no, first 5 minutes, sorry. First 5 minutes, 200 points right off the rip. I hope nobody tried to short on that move higher because that was brutal. Can we slow? We need the market to slow down at least. Just slow down a little bit so we can let those EMAs start catching up to the price here. We're not, man, it's crazy. These big moves, it's hard to get. Look at the 925 breakout at the open, work well. No, yeah, I was looking at the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it all depends. Like if you can get the breakout, that's the key. But it's almost like as far as just the most recent back testing, you're almost better off doing the 1 minute breakout. 1 or 2, 3 minute breakout. I feel like you catch most of the move. It feels like right at the open, we see the insane move. And then around the 10-minute mark, it starts to slow down. But pretty crazy moves here. Pretty crazy. 200 points, just boom. Like it's nothing. And okay, maybe we get a pullback here down through the 680s now. Maybe we get a pullback back into, honestly, I just want this to slow down a little bit. Get a nice pullback. Hey, how was my weekend? I had a great weekend. Yep. I did cleaned up my lawn, did a lot of leaf cleanup on Saturday. That took me all day long, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I tried to just stay in. I can definitely tell like the cold air affects my lungs, and I definitely don't want to be careful how much I go outside in this cold air. It definitely has an effect on me. But all right, market, are we going back? Are we just going straight back up? Sure looks like it. Let's see if we can't. I'd love to get a pullback even to the 620s. Just need this price to slow down just a little bit. Let those EMAs catch up. Get us a good setup. I love to start out the Monday on a nice, clean trade. Maybe pull back to the 640, 620s maybe. Just don't, what I don't want to see here is like a move all the way back through the 520s. Like, if this pulls back like all the way, then I'm not sure what to do. Let's not do a V-shaped reversal lower. No. John, don't want to hear it. I'm 72 leaf bag. You're on 72 leaf bags at the moment, John? Oh my good. Okay, yeah, I cheated. I just used my mower. I have a blower and a catcher, so I just used that for my leaves. I barely broke a sweat, John. No snow here in Ohio. Nope, at least not yet. It does call it. There is a chance of snow later in the week. Later in the week, there is a chance of snow here in Ohio. It's definitely cold. I saw this morning, everything was frost, covered in frost this morning. Hey, there we go. Continuing to pull back down through the 640s now. I don't know, man. Is this going to be a V-shaped move? Second, I need to start asking myself, what do I do if we get a setup here? Just let the wind take them to the neighbors. RX, you pay people for that? Yeah, I hear you. All right, are we getting a bounce off that 630 or 620? I don't know. Let's see. I want to see how this, depending how this candle closes, it's going to be interesting to see. I feel like, I don't know, starting to feel like it's starting to feel a little bit heavy here. I just don't want to see a reversal. If we see a reversal back below the 520s, then we got issues, because then I don't know. We could be going short or long. Who knows? Okay. Getting a pump back up. There it is. Let's see if we just rip straight back up through the 700s here. I mean, there we touched the 9 EMA. 9 EMA would have been an entry right there, but I don't know. Still need to make it we still need to get back above the 700s. Got to get back above the 700s. Struggling to get above the 680s, 690s. I don't know. The problem is, if we don't make new highs on this move, then I'm not sure we can't really take a setup here. Starting to look like we want to fake out. Yep. Right back down we go. This is actually good. As long as we don't like make a move back below that 520s, then we can be okay with a long. Landscaper charged $250 2 years ago, comes to my door this year. He wants $500. John said, nah, nope, not today. He don't. That was a perfect bounce off the 21. Yes, RX, the 21 EMA on the 1 minute, it was a perfect bounce. You're right. Oh, really? Your city, it doesn't, they don't pick up leaves after this weekend? Oh dear. So you better hurry, John. All right, let's see. Are we going to keep going lower here? Interesting. Rejected off the 680s. I don't know, man. That's not great. It's not great for the bulls here. We could see this thing roll over. We really could. If this holds, though, we're okay. This 600 area is going to be important. Even the 620s here is going to be important to hold. All right, right there. There she goes back, trying to get back above the 660s. See if we can break up through the 680s, 690s, and then through the 700s. It's a struggle. It's a struggle right now. You just passed the duck race eval? Let's go, John. If there's anyone that I want to get a payout on the giveaway eval, it's you, John. Come on, let's go. Nicely done, John. Now you need to go out there and put on your gloves, put on your thick coat. I need you to get out there and pick up those leaves. All right, market. Man, I'm really debating what I want to do here. If this gives me a setup, we gotta make a decision here, possibly make a decision here soon. Feel like I might need to use all right, can we get back above the 660s? Feel like this is priming for a rip. Just straight back up through the 720s here. But if this was a setup, like if we would have touched the 21 EMA on the 2-minute, I think I would be taking this setup. But it didn't, so we wait. Got to break up through the 680s. Gotta go. $680s, here we go. Gotta rip. Gotta get up through the 680s right here. If we don't, not sure I like the longs if this fails again. All right, 680s. Can it keep going? 680s, 690s. Can we get through the 690s? And failing again. If we fail the 690s again, I'm not going to take a long. If we get I'm going to wait. Feel like we need to get above that. Straight back down, testing the 660s again. The chop is real. We're seeing a bounce on your heart rate. Where's my heart? Oh, why can't I see my, and right back down. Yep, we failed again. Fail it again. Now I don't like his setup here. I think I gotta wait. Man, I was hoping we at least get up through the 700s and then I could take his trade here, but now we just gotta wait. You're long above the 3-minute opening range. Nice, John. Good luck. All right, back down below this, testing the 600s now. Testing the 600s, below 590s, 580s. There she goes. Back below the testing the 580s now. Interesting. All right, well now we wait. I guess now we just gotta wait. ES fail VWAP, as I see. Look at that. Now go straight back up. I mean, so tempting. So tempting here to try along, but man, this is one of those just borderline setups that takes, I don't know, takes some discretion here if I want to take this or not. Man, that's, I'm going to stick to what I said. I said I'm not going to take it. Said I'm not going to take it, so I'm not going to take it, but I might regret this. My entry would have been right here, the 628s. First target would probably be here, the 658s, right here. Feels bad. It's one of those I don't know, I gotta make a decision, and I made a decision, now we're sticking with it. Can't go back and forth on it. We could still fail here. If the 660s, we could still fail. All right, see if we break through the 660s here. Oh. Yeah, my first target would have been hit. My second target would probably be at the 700s. John, wait, futures of your future doesn't make you look like a troll anymore? Let's go, John. I haven't even had a chance to look at the video. I got to look at it. I paid him some money under the table to make me look better, so money well spent. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. All right, market. Got to get above the 680s and hold it. Okay. Gotta get going. I know, Fred. That's kind of why I didn't take this setup. We had a lower high, and a lower low here, and that's why I decided not to take this setup. I still think, I mean, I'm okay with it. I think that's the right play. When we start making lower lows, lower highs, it's just dangerous. It can work, but it's just more dangerous when once again failed the 680s, pulling back to the 630s. It's fine. We wait. We're going to get more opportunities today. I'm sure of it. We'll get more opportunities. Very choppy now. After that initial 200-point rip higher, market getting pretty choppy here. Yeah, we're just kind of going sideways to slightly lower. Hey, good morning, Sharuz. Matthew 3664, good morning. See, now if we don't make new lows here, then this does look good for the bulls. If we stay above the 620s here and break above the 680s, I think we make new highs, which is what we want. We want new highs and then a pullback. That's what we need for a long setup. If we don't get that, I think we stay out of this mess. Anywhere from the 580s through the 680s, in here, we don't take a trade. Hey, the trip, my flight home was great. Everything was smooth. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bull flag, but not really. We keep failing. We keep making lower lows or lower highs. So I think the right thing to do here is just to wait. There's no need to rush. There's no rush. We got all day. Hey, Tony Spark, good morning. By the way, we are going to do a giveaway. Take Profit Trader giveaway today. By the way, Take Profit Trader came out with a new promotion. If you haven't seen, Take Profit Trader is now offering 100% refunds on your initial test account. Is it? You know what? I wanted to double check something. Is it after you get your first payout, right? It's not after you pass, is it? I kind of forgot. All right, we're trying to get up through now. We're trying to get up through the 680s again. Yeah, it's with your first payout. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if you get a payout, they refund you your test account cost. So they've done this promotion in the past, but there is still no activation fee. No activation fee. Also, supposedly today is the last day of the Apex 80% off and lifetime $40 activation fee. That is a really good deal. I hope. I'm trying to get John to. I try to get John to commit to extending the sale, but he won't reply. I don't know if John. I don't know if they're going to extend the sale or not. I really don't. I'm because of all their internet issues and website issues. I feel like they should. Can you imagine, John, if they would do a 90% off and a $40 activation fee? There's no way they're going to do that. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would actually, I think even if they would do a 90% off sale with like a $50 activation fee, like that would still be a really good deal. Oh, there it goes. 680s. Trying to get through the 700s. Yep. There we go. Okay, now we just need to make new highs, and then we wait and get a pullback. I mean, this does look, now in hindsight, it's so easy to look at it like, wow, why did you not take your entry right here? Ugh. But we had our reasons. Tate, 3801. Very funny. I get it, though. Funded Next tomorrow is 30% off on legacy accounts. Mark Hughes. Well, good for them. I'm no longer promoting Funded Next. They need to make the activation fee the same for the entire eval process. Yeah, Mr. Wall Street, I mean, they've never, I don't know. I think as long as they stay consistent, honestly, they've always done it this way. So it also can benefit someone. As long as they stay consistent with how they do it, I'm okay with it. I don't think it's, yeah, it is kind of what it is. Did you go over this already? DG or SS or neither? TK, DG or SS? What? I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm kind of scared to ask. And funding ticks, do I like them? So funding ticks, I've been watching very closely some of the changes that they're trying to implement. They're at least not doing anything retroactive, but I just got a little bit more red flags. Yes, the old take profit trader discount was 40%, but it's basically instead of 40, it's a 30% discount. But then if you get to your first payout, they refund your 100% refund on the test account. So it's kind of a give and take. I don't know. You can't purchase more evals, Eric. I mean, you should have gotten an email that explains it, but yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, there we go. Up through the 720s. First step complete. Okay, back up through the 720s we go. Tape profit trader knows most people won't reach payout. Stupid intraday trailing pro accounts. Frozen North. Yeah, it's like, I don't know that there's like that much of a difference between this one and the last. I don't know. Me personally, I would probably prefer a 40% discount to a 30. And then, it is what it is. But how much tax do you have to pay in the US for payouts? It depends on your total income at the end of the year. Anywhere from 20% to 35%. Not tax advice, by the way. Not tax advice. If I have passed an eval today, can I still use the 40 lifetime promotion? You can, Grant Thompson trades, but as far as, again, I wish they would have a little more clarity on this, but supposedly you have until midnight to activate those accounts. Now, in the past, they have extended the $40 to a couple extra days to give you time. Hang on. Hey, and we're back. Yeah, Vince. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I kind of learned a lesson. I learned a lesson personally. I feel like I should have known better. But I mean, at least funding ticks did revert some of the things they were going to propose. I messaged them. I told them I am like, if they stick with some of these changes, I don't want to no longer promote them either. But they reverted some of the changes, but I'm just going forward. Any new firms, especially coming from the forex to the futures, I'm just not going to promote new firms. Period. It's just not needed, not necessary. And it's definitely become very clear to me what their plan is. They come out with crazy promotions and then they revert as soon as they get a little bit of market share, they change their rules. So I don't know, whatever. I guess they got to do what they got to do, but I'm not a fan of it. All right, market continuing up through. Now this is where we got to be patient. Wait for that pullback. Patience, patience, patience. Yes, Mr. Wall Street. They're also foreign. Yep. I don't know. I don't think they're bad. Even funded next, you'll get payouts. You know, I don't think they're not like fast track trading, okay? They're not like that. I don't think you're going to get rug pulled or anything like that, but it's just not worth the headache. It is not worth the headache to deal with it. What deal does Lucid have for Black Friday? Niles, I don't think they have released it yet, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I expect Lucid Trading and Tradeify. I expect those two to come out with some kind of Black Friday deal. I'm excited to see what they are going to offer, but I have not heard what it will be. I expect that Tradeify is going to come out with some kind of like new account, some kind of new account that replaces the advanced accounts. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't expect anything too crazy. Lucid seems better, more reliable. I don't know. I think Lucid Trading is great. Tradeify is great. Take Profit Trader is great. Apex, there's obviously some more rules you need to be aware of, but the payout, the potential is also great. I mean, my funded futures is great too. It is what it is. I'm comfortable with all the props I'm currently trading, but some I definitely like better than others. And we are pulling back down to the 720s. All right, we better pay attention here. We could see a setup. TK, have I given up on the Browns? I mean, now that Shador is in, I'm definitely at least interested in watching them again. The Browns won last time. Apex banned me for my 20K payout, a mock rate. I'm sorry, man. I'm still yeah. I wish I could do more with it regarding the whole eval ban thing. Some of that definitely don't make no sense to me. What setup do I look for, Jordan? I'm waiting for a pullback to this 21 EMA. I want to see a pullback to the 21 EMA, and then my entry is a break of the previous candle, and then we will enter on that. So that's what we're looking for. The volatility is too high for most right now. Having a 30-point stop is like having a 5-point stop. It is very true, the Wolf. That is very, very true. I feel like, yeah, right now it's like I usually trade with at least 2 micros, sometimes 3 micros. And now I'm going between 1 micro and 2 micros. And I feel like 2 micros is almost too much. It's insane. Actually insane. But hey, we can't trade less than 1 micro. So I've been saying we need micros for micros. It's crazy. MFF is definitely better than funded next and funding takes. Yeah, I would agree, Mark Hughes. I would trust funded. I would trust my funded futures further than funded next for sure. And probably, yeah, funding takes as well. I would agree. Even though, yeah. Hey, they do nano micros. Yeah, we need a new thing. We need nano micros. Oh, snap. Okay, here we go. Getting the pullback. Now we need to pay attention. Ugh. Now we wait. I mean, I don't want to, I really don't want my entry to be up here the 740s. So I love for a candle or two to consolidate. Just kind of consolidate here, and then we just got to wait and see now. Going to depend, where my entry is going to depend a lot on if I do 2 micros here or just 1. Where this candle closes is going to be important. But it's time to pay attention. This is, I hope we don't, okay, we got 1 minute and 30 seconds for this candle to close. I know the candles are crazy. Uh-oh, we better pay attention. See, I hate this. Like, okay, so for my entry, it would have to be, my entry would be right here. Like, that is insane. That's a 70-point stop. And my target would be up here at this 760s. I hate that. I really do. Like, I don't even know what to do here. I kind of hope I don't get filled here. Oh, man. That is kind of crazy. Like, this is where I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't like this one bit. I might actually just have my, I'm going to have my stop right here. Got to get a pop here. Is not crazy about this kind of entry, but I guess the setup is there. We got to take it. Now it is one to rip. Rip it hard. Come on. Pump it. I'll be right back.